What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Angie and thank you for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, thank you for coming back to another video. So today we're just gonna do a little bit of a life update. I'm gonna do some skincare. I already washed my face and took my shower, but I was like, you know what, while I'm doing my skincare, let me just give the girls a little life update and let's just kind of chat about what's been going on in my life and what's going on with your girl. So please make sure you guys smash that subscribe button down below because you gonna love it here, okay? You're gonna love it here. Give this video a huge thumbs up and yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I do before I do anything is go in with a lip balm. This is the Milani lip balm. It is the mango coconut, the fresh fruit lip balms. These are gas, okay? These are fire. They're only like $8. Walmart, Target, CVS, like any drugstore pretty much has them. Another good one that I keep in my car is the EOS lip balm, but this is just super hydrating on my lips, and I don't know, I just can't really do any type of skincare while my lips are super dry. So yeah, it stays on all day, baby. Alrighty, so starting off, I'm gonna go in with my Good Molecules, the niacinamide brightening toner, and I use these little cotton rounds. You can get them anywhere. So let's start this conversation off with a little life update. So pretty much the first thing I want to talk about is YouTube, like my YouTube journey and just like my consistency and stuff like that. So if you know, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, I started my YouTube channel in September of 2022. So this past September made 1 year of me having my YouTube channel, and my first ever vlog, I think, was like a birthday prep for my birthday, because my birthday is September 14th. I am a Virgo. It went really good. I got a lot of views on it, not like a whole bunch, but to me it was a lot, girl. And I just got really good traction and I was just super excited. And I feel like when everybody starts YouTube, you get a lot of like excitement and you're just like so pumped because it's like, baby, we about to get this train rolling, like let's get it. Oh, look at all of that came off my face, and I washed my face, okay? Also, the face wash that I used is the Tatcha rice cleanser. I'm gonna put a picture up of it, but baby, it is elite, okay? But yeah, this is why you need to make sure you're using a toner, because you still have stuff on your face after you wash your face. Then I just use, baby, literally a piece of, I don't know, cardboard. I don't know, this came in some type of packaging. I just use it to dry my face, because if you didn't know, when you do your skincare, you're supposed to like dry your face in between products so that it can actually sink into your skin before you put something else on top, so you're not caking your face with product. But I was just like, okay, like I'm ready for YouTube, and I did pretty good. Like my first 2 months, like I was being pretty consistent. I think I was posting like once a week and I was doing really good. And then life. My man ended up getting a job that required him to be out of state for a little bit, and I was by myself with the kids, and it was just a huge life adjustment that I wasn't used to. So from that point, I just started like pretty much becoming inconsistent. I stopped posting, and I also kind of fell into like a really deep depression, just trying to navigate like motherhood, being by myself, also being long distance with my man. Like me and him had never been separated like that before, so it was just a huge adjustment for me, and it was just a lot going on. Throughout the year, I just feel like it's come in spurts. Like it's kind of like a roller coaster. Like yeah, it's up and then it's down. So I wake up one day and I'm like, boom, I'm gonna set up the camera, I'm gonna record a video, like we're getting it. And then I'll start recording a vlog. I cannot tell you guys the amount of videos that I have where I've started recording a video, I just don't ever put it together, or I just don't finish, or just anything, because I don't know, I've just been very inconsistent. And it's not just with YouTube, I've been very inconsistent in life and with life in general, because this past year has just really been a lot on your girl, and I just feel like I'm coming into like a new woman and trying to navigate myself, still taking care of my kids. If you don't know, I'm a mother of 3, so very busy over here trying to navigate all of that, as well as put on the camera and like give you guys the inside scoop. Sometimes it could just be very overwhelming, and sometimes it could just be a lot, and it could just be too much, and I can't keep up with it sometimes. So with YouTube, this first year of YouTube, I feel like if I would have kept going at the consistency that I started with, I definitely would already be monetized and all of that. But I'm really close. I think we're sitting at 988 subscribers right now, so I'm really pushing to my 1,000. When I make it, I'm just gonna be so excited. But nonetheless, I told myself this year coming up, 2024, like I'm really trying to take it serious, and I really want to make an effort, like make a conscious effort to put my videos out there, because everyone is always like, your videos are so good, like we love seeing you vlog, we love seeing you post. But then it's like, I'll post and I'll do good for like 3 weeks and then I just leave y'all hanging, and it's not okay, because I know as a viewer, the people that I like to watch on YouTube, if they did that all the time, I would be like, girl, like be for real, like be FFR. So I'm really working on it, y'all. I promise you guys, I'm trying to get better at it, and I'm trying to just get on my Zoom. Okay, I put a lot of let me stop trying to say conscience, because I can't say it. I put a lot of effort into like making my videos hit. Okay, content that's like gives you the vibes, like nice music, a nice little vibe, a nice little ooh, like make me feel like I want to stay watching your videos. So I put a lot of effort into making my videos great quality, and I just feel like the first 3 videos I put out, I really put in a lot of work, and I feel like the views just wasn't hitting, and it really made me feel some type of way, because it's like, dang, all of your hard work, it just seems like it goes like basura. But I also told my followers like how I was feeling, and I got so much feedback. People were like, do not give up, do not stop posting, because I was about to stop posting like until next year, 2024. But everyone was like, don't give up, don't stop posting, and I'm not. So one thing about YouTube, I can't say, it will humble you real quick. You can think you got the sauce, you could think you got the juice, and baby, YouTube is gonna be like, yeah, all right, you'll get a good little, you know, video here and there when you're starting out. Like some people are very lucky and their stuff just hits, and some people, you really have to work to grow your channel, and I feel like that's where I'm at. And I feel like also YouTube just don't know with me right now, because I've been so inconsistent that I just have to get back on the grind and just be consistent with it, and it's gonna pay off. I know it's gonna pay off. So that is the chat and the tea on YouTube, girl. Alrighty, y'all, so next up is my hyaluronic acid. Girl, I have very, very dry skin. It's ridiculous. So hyaluronic acid just helps with keeping your skin nice and moisturized, child. So next up in line, let's get into my faith journey, y'all. Let's get into my faith journey. A lot of you know, if you're watching from my Instagram, like if you followed me or subscribed to my channel from my Instagram, you know. But pretty much, if you don't know, last year, February of 2023, so this year actually, February of 2023, I lost my job of 6 years in the banking industry, and that was my first time. Obviously, like I said, I was working there for 6 years, so I was very much comfortable. I had worked my way up from the bottom, and I took pride in my job, and I really enjoyed my job, but at the same time I didn't, because I had took a new position, and the position that I took just was not aligning with what they told me it was gonna be, and there was just a lot of bumps in the road. Also, my middle son Zane had got diagnosed with epilepsy, and he was having like seizures and stuff, so I was just going through a lot during that time, and I ended up losing my job. During that time when I lost my job, I was happy in a sense, because I had been looking for other jobs while I was still working there, because I just had a feeling that like I was either gonna quit or they were gonna fire me. Like I just kind of knew it was coming, because I just wasn't in it no more. Like I just wasn't feeling it no more. So I was trying to apply for different jobs and stuff. Nothing was happening. Like I was not getting any jobs, I was not getting any callbacks, any interviews. Nothing was happening, right? From February all the way, I want to say until like, maybe let's say from February to May, I was really going through it. We were going through it financially really bad. Obviously I wasn't working anymore, I had lost my main source of income, and I was making really good money. And also mentally, I started kind of like spiraling and doing bad, as far as just like my anxiety was getting really bad. I was getting very overwhelmed very easily, and just not feeling like, the best way for me to put it was, I just felt like I didn't have a purpose. I felt like I lost the one thing that like made me who I was, and which is still not good, because I felt like I got lost. I really did get trapped in that job. As far as like my identity, I really placed my identity in that job. During that time, that was my first time really able to just sit with myself and evaluate and figure out like who I was as a woman, who I was as a mother, and try to just figure myself out. But I felt purposeless. I felt like, what am I doing? Like, what do I enjoy doing? What do I like to do? What do I want to do? And I just couldn't figure anything out. So it was a really rough time for me. But I'm gonna go in with the Good Molecules. The Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. I only use this in the morning time for under my eyes, just to kind of like wake me up a little bit. But also, back to what I was saying, I felt like I had this super strong urge to just like get in my word and really get closer to God and get to know God more intimately. But my relationship with God was never really like, you know, like this, you know what I'm saying? I just went to church because everybody went to church, like, and I had a strong relationship with God when I was like younger. whatever. But then I felt like I just kind of like went back into just being a young teenager slash young adult, and I kind of just put God on the back burner. But I had this urge to just get close to God, right? And during that time of me being so down in life, I just started like doing a daily devotional and doing Bible studies and going to church more and like getting involved in a small group. And my life and my mind like literally just started to transform, okay? And also on top of that, I started hearing from God, like legit, like hearing from God. And I'm not gonna go too much into detail about that because I just feel like that's more personal and just sacred, you know what I'm saying? But there were instances and there were a couple times where literally God legit spoke to me, and it shook me up. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like it kind of scared me, not in a bad way, but just like, did you just talk to me? Like, did you really just talk to me? It put so much stuff into perspective for me. So I started to feel more humility and more humble, wanting to just go out of my way to be better and to be a better person to my family, be a better person to other people for no reason. I had an urge in my heart to just give and start to give back, even I had nothing. There were times literally, y'all, I had $1 to my name. I was having to scrape in my kitchen cabinets, baby, for change. Like the bills, thank God, like the bills was getting paid, man was taking care of the household, but like it was a struggle for a little bit. You know, I wasn't able to just do everything that I wanted to do anymore freely and go get food and get Starbucks and the stuff that you really take for granted. I couldn't do it. Like, during that time, I just started to be, even in the midst of my chaos and in the midst of my mess, I just really knew like God had a better plan for me, and he had a bigger plan for me, and I could just feel him. The devotional that I was doing at the time was 100 days of believing bigger. I'm gonna probably put it up here and I'm gonna link it. The best devotional I've ever done. Please, if you haven't already, make sure you guys do that devotional. It's 100 days of believing bigger. That devotional is part of my spiritual journey. It really helped to change and transform my life for the better, and I just think that it'll just be amazing for anyone, for any woman that does that devotional. Like, I really recommend it. If you are on a spiritual walk with God, you have to go at your own pace. You cannot allow other people or the spirit of comparison to make you feel as though God isn't there for you, or God is not listening to you, or let's say you've been praying for something and you feel like your prayers haven't been answered. Like, you cannot allow that to let you feel like God has given up on you, because that is the season that I was in. Let me tell you, I promise you guys, from February when I got fired from my job all the way until June, I had done over 100 job applications, and I did not get a call back, an interview, nothing from one. From not one. That is unheard of. My resume is amazing, my experience is amazing, like, and even for me, I've always been able to just bounce back and get a job like this. I started to realize after a couple of months, like, okay, I think God is really trying to put me in a season of stillness. I think God is trying to put me in a season of rest, and not necessarily rest of me being lazy, but just stillness within myself and just getting to know myself, getting to know him, to get closer to him. I feel like he had to take all the other distractions and everything else away from me to get me to himself, to really start molding in me and to really start like pouring into me, you know what I'm saying? And for me to start pouring into him, because he's always been there. It's just us. We are the ones that have to choose to let him in, you know what I'm saying? We are the ones that have to choose to follow him and to, you know, remind ourselves daily and to stay in our word daily. And that is the effort that we have to put in personally in order to solidify our walk with Christ. So I'm just in such a great place spiritually. This year, my family and I adopted a family for Christmas, so I'm so excited. Stay tuned for a vlog on that too. I will not be showing them or anything like that, but I will probably bring you guys along with us to go Christmas shopping for the gifts for the kids that we got, and then we'll probably wrap them and just talk or whatever. But I'm not sharing any type of personal information obviously with the family or anything like that, because it ain't y'all business. Just to see, a couple of months ago we were in such a bad financial situation and we were just going through it so bad, and now 5-6 months later, for us to be able to now bless another family with Christmas and with Christmas gifts, and I don't even like to think about it that much because it makes me want to cry, because that is just, I feel like God has given me everything that he has given me and has done what he has done for me for that specific reason, for me to give back. I have this urge now to just give like never before. I've always been a giver. I've always been a humble person. Like I've always been that. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I've always been that way. I always will be that way. I will never change. But lately more than ever has been where I've been wanting to just give back to my community, give back to the less fortunate, and really just like help to bring people closer to God. You know what I'm saying? I feel good, y'all. Okay, I feel amazing. Last step for skincare, I'm going in with my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This is fire, and when I run out I will be purchasing again, baby. It's expensive but it's worth it, and it gives you this cute little applicator, whatever you want to call it. So I be feeling bougie using it, y'all, and I done dropped it on the floor. Hold up.
2 hours later.
But yeah, that's just a little life update from me. I will be doing these more often because I feel like this was more of a venting session. I feel like I needed this more than y'all needed it, okay? If you guys enjoyed this video, please, again, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, baby, because you're gonna love it over here. And give this video a huge thumbs up if you found it helpful, if you liked it, if you're going through some of the same things. We're human, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. We human, we all going through it, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.